Mary, Bloody Mary, a novel of historical fiction tailored for young adult readers, was authored by Carolyn Meyer and released in 1999. The narrative delves into the tumultuous early years of Mary Tudor, commencing around the age of 10 when she assumes the title of Princess of Wales, spanning into her young adulthood. This work serves as the inaugural installment in Meyer's acclaimed Young Royal series. Before ascending to the position of Queen of England and acquiring the notorious moniker Bloody Mary due to her fervor for executions, Mary Tudor was the 10-year-old offspring of Henry VIII and Catherine of Aragon. As the sole surviving child of the royal couple, Mary held the exclusive claim to the English throne. Her father, grappling with the realization that Catherine would not provide him with a male heir, a matter that deeply perturbed him despite his affection for young Mary, foresaw the necessity of removing Catherine from his life. Acknowledging the close bond between Mary and her mother, Henry forcibly relocates Mary, severing the familial ties. Dispatched to Ludlow Castle on the Welsh border, Mary establishes her own court and is widely acknowledged as the Princess of Wales, despite lacking the formal title. While the proclamation of her as a princess at the age of 10 should be a joyous occasion, Mary grapples with despondency over the separation from her beloved mother. Concurrently, Catherine faces increasing isolation from the family as Henry endeavors to divorce her against the wishes of Pope Clement VII. During those times, securing the Pope's approval was imperative for annulling a royal marriage. Eventually, Henry succeeded in banishing Catherine from court and forbidding her from contacting her daughter, inflicting profound emotional wounds on Mary. In 1533, when Mary reached approximately 17 years old, Henry wed Anne Boleyn. According to the Archbishop of Canterbury, this union officially annulled Henry's marriage to Catherine, setting off significant political repercussions. King Henry VIII severed ties with the Pope and declared himself the head of the Church of England. For Mary, the pivotal consequence was the nullification of her claim to the throne resulting from her father's marriage to Anne. She not only lost her standing as a princess, but was also ousted from the line of royal succession, making way for Henry and Anne's newborn daughter, Elizabeth. Mary's retinue of servants was disbanded, and she found herself technically serving in the household of the infant Elizabeth. Understandably, this turn of events incensed Mary, who adamantly refused to acknowledge Elizabeth as the legitimate heir. Despite stripping Mary of her birthright to the throne, Henry forbade his daughter from visiting her ailing mother, Catherine, even as Catherine approached the end of her life. Mary's anguish persisted when she was denied attendance at her mother's funeral, forcing her to grieve in isolation. Throughout this period, Mary frequently fell ill, likely a consequence of the stress imposed by her father. Persistently, Henry urged Mary to pledge allegiance to both himself and Anne as the rightful monarchs. Mary's stubbornness, rooted in the fear of potential repercussions, held firm. Protected by monks, priests, and citizens who rejected the king's authority, especially following his break with the Pope and the Catholic Church, Mary resisted swearing allegiance. Eventually, Mary relented and swore allegiance, relinquishing what she believed were any remaining claims to the throne. This concession occurred only after Anne fell out of favor with the king, faced charges of possible adultery, and was beheaded in 1536. Henry, in need of a new wife, wed Jane Seymour. Having endured immense struggle and suffering, Mary decided it would be simpler to accept the new marriage and recognize Jane and Henry as the sovereign leaders of both England and the Church. In response, Mary and Henry achieved a technical reconciliation, allowing her to re-enter the royal court. Although the epithet Mary, Bloody Mary alludes to Mary Tudor's tumultuous reign as queen, the book concludes before delving into this period, primarily focusing on her conflicts with her father regarding Anne Boleyn and his assumption of leadership in the Church of England. Nevertheless, the narrative vividly portrays 16th-century palace intrigue for young adult readers. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.